2 of the 7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set, and we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. It's Brashard Smith now with the return, and in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Yellow! Attack, attack! Right side!
To the air, Mahomes! And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Yellow! That's a line! 15! I don't need to. 15, yellow. Right side!
They'll throw 3rd and long. And he put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 57.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Hero 15. Come back.
Motion man sent left. 3rd and long for Mahomes. He fires one deep down the left sideline. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Rucker on 1st down. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Well, these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
Kate, I can think of an older football video game title where 30 yards to go was the default and easily attainable by an offense. Well, this is not that title. And this is borderline impossible. In fact, I can hear a coordinator saying in the ear to the QB, hey, this call, it's on you. Good luck.
Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Butker knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Keeps away from one. Space on the right, and he's got room. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll start this drive out 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
15. Hey, Ripple is. Hey, 15. Hey, 57.
Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Mahomes here from the gun on 3rd down. Gets everything he's got it deep downfield. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 2nd quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3.
17. Bills 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
First down throw for Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Again, Allen to the air. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Bills with a punt team out there. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
At their own 18-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
And 15.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Yellow.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First down.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey, Sunday, yellow. Attack. Easy.
Another throw for Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And this one soars out of bounds. The only question is where they will mark it. Looks like it's going short of the 40. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead on the first play of the drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Attack!
Back to throw Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Working quickly here. First down throw, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here.
At the 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That one's complete, right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to hitting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Walker again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
he was taken down.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Hey, Ripley!
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Butker knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Enough to Cook here out of his own read. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Holding by his back. Cook. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
A gain of 15 yards.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This one from 42 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down from the 42. Allen. Brought in right side by Moore. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Throwing now on first down, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. He finds space into the red zone. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they come, second down. Now Allen. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Allen on third down. He rolls to his right. This is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Setting up to try the point after. No problems on the extra point there. And the Bills drive their lead to 11.
Bills 31, Chiefs 20.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston. This might be a free play for him. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. Now he's past the 25. He winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet. We've got a flag down. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
15.
From the red zone on first. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Walker will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Throwing is Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Listen, all he can do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First and 10. Here's Allen. Wilson on the slant. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
I think one of my first welcome to the NFL moments, Kate, was my first rookie mini camp. And in the West Coast system, and Mike Holmgren, who taught like Bill Walsh, it wasn't just getting the completion, it was putting it right on the spot so the receiver could do damage like we just saw.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
319! Hey, tight.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's the Bills with the ball, trying to keep their postseason run going. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
50. 319. Look out.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. They've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
3rd and
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Allen looking to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His third through the air this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sails through good. And the Bills lead by 15 now.
Bills 38, Chiefs 23.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense in a hurry up here.
City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 12. First down, Kansas City.
Pass play on first and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 48-yard line.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up second down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
He's still going to the 30. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Sticking to the air here. Right back to Worthy. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always sinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Allen to throw. And this one is launched downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Looking toward the upright, but it's good. And the Bills lead by 15 now.
Chiefs 30.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the pistol, gives here to Walker. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Back at 60.
2nd and 10, here's a pass. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Bills opting for dime coverage for this 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will get this inside the 30. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Throwing on seconds. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
So they got their offense back out there. They're going for 2. This would get it back within a score.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
armchair quarterback after that call. But the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's Cook. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of...
Where's the out of here?